Welcome to SOC Medic Implements. Hope you guys are doing outstanding wherever you might be. We're going to check out the Marto Brewer survival knife. This was a survival knife that was made from 1983 to 1991 by Marto of Spain, and it was designed by Dr. Charles Brewer Carreras of Caracas, Venezuela. And I've got several in my collection, so without further ado, let's go check them out. So we're going to take a look at the Marto Brewer survival knife. This one is the Commando. This one is what I consider a tactical combat survival knife. Has a 6.5 inch blade. We'll take a closer look at this one in a minute. Let's go ahead and get these knocked out. This is one that I just did recently on a video back, a couple of videos back, and I did a camo scheme on it. Came out really nice, and I just did a clear coat on it and did a hollow grind. It's got that nice tip that I did, kind of a special forces type on the clip point, and did an extreme hollow grind on it. So this is the 5.5 inch mirrored blade. This is one I use quite a bit. Actually, these two. This one was originally had a black blade, but it got real scuffed up, so I went ahead and just polished that out with a mirror blade, and also did the guard on it with just a black handle. Looks really cool. This is the we're going to take a look at this one here in a minute. Let's take a look at this one first, and then we'll look at the Commando. This one is a new old stock in the box. This is a civilian version with a mirrored blade. And I put some new 550 paracord in there. You can look at this sheath. Now the civilian version, it didn't come with came with a sharpening stone, but it doesn't have a mirror. Of course, it's got your cap there for your tower, for your wire cutter, flathead screwdriver. Really neat web belt type nylon tactical attachments you can do. This came with of course, your manual, Survival Knife Explorer manual. I went ahead and put it in a plastic bag. This is very thick, very comprehensive. When you're in a survival situation, this book, not only does it go into detail of what this knife will do, but it really keeps your mind occupied with a lot of information there to read. That also helps keep your morale up in a survival situation. So just an outstanding tactical manual to let you know what's going on with the knife. This has the harpoons attachments. Nice mirror blade. This one's brand new. That 5.5 inch blade. Got the new survival capsule inside there. This is one I have in the box, new old stock. These were produced from 1983 to 1991. Some were stamped Explorer, some were stamped Explora. There's there's a story behind that, but I didn't want to go into detail on that on this video. Perhaps on another video we can talk about what happened with that. This is the Commando version. I just got this recently from a gentleman in Arkansas. He took really good care of this knife. He was the original owner. I put the OD green sheath on there. Of course, this has your sharpening stones, got a mirror. Commandos came with a mirror, and the Commando also has the 6.5 inch blade. This is a really kick-ass survival knife. This is a tactical, well, as far as I'm concerned, it's a tactical survival knife, combat survival knife. Got your serrations. There's a clinometer. They would use this When Mr. Brewer was on his explorations, they were making maps as they went, so the clinometer was used to gauge mountain ranges and the topography of mountain lines, mountain ridges, to see what kind of angles those mountains had, and they could note those as they're making the maps. That's what the centimeter scales for as well. You've got your air-to-ground signals on this side. This one's stamped Explora. Really nice handguard. You got your sections there for your fingers. Index is really nice. This just really feels like a robust knife, which it is. They over-engineered this cap, and they did that on purpose because they needed a cap that was going to keep your survival items in that capsule nice and secure. This one has a little cotton insert there. There's a compass inside there. And then, like I said, this is really robust, very well made, and it's got some weight to it. You can take this off. One thing that I do when I'm taking this off, you just kind of got to shake it. You don't want to get too aggressive with it because you don't want to mess anything up. But the idea was you could put a stick in here and make a spear out of this. Of course, you guys know this has the wire cutter. I think I showed you that on the other one. And this actually right here could be used as an improvised shovel or a rake, if you will, to scrape the ground and get in the dirt so you can get worms. And you could tie your string with this and use this as just a little fishing pole, you know, to fish with. Now there's some people I've seen where they said that this little hole was for this could be used as a fishing rod, but this little hole there is actually made to hang that line off to be able to gauge your mountain ranges with that clinometer. These serrations are really gnarly. They're very effective for cutting through wood and ice. It's just a robust, very stout survival knife designed by Dr. Charles Brewer Carreras. And I've got 4 in my collection. Plan on getting some more. Of course, here's your survival capsule. I've got your Morse code on there. All your goodies are inside there. There's a magnifying glass. There's a little fishing bobber, fishing line sinker. There's tablets in there to disinfect water. And there's some other stuff in there actually. So very cool tactical survival knife. This one, like I said, is stamped the Explora. Some were stamped the Explorer or Explora. In my opinion, they're both highly collectible. You'll see some that are stamped Explorer that are the Commando, and some are stamped Explora that are also the Commando model. So these could be worn on your tactical vest, vertical, or you can wear it horizontal. You got your belt loop there. It will fit into a military style webbing belt, or you can put it's got your string here. You can tie this to your LB or your load carrying vest, tactical vest, however you want to carry it. Like I said, I put the little OD green survival pouch on there. Just a really neat survival knife designed by Dr. Brewer, put out by Marto, and I appreciate you guys stopping by. I will catch you guys down the road.